Dior have got to be the most out of touch brand this year. I did a video recently about, you know, Christmas collections, holiday sets, beautiful Christmassy vibes. And the first thing I look at on that video is Dior, yeah? Great, Dior, yes, amazing. I'm scrolling through Dior's like collections I've got available for Christmas this year. The holiday season, sparkly season. And I came across this set. In this set, there were 24 paper tree decorations for your Christmas tree. Ornaments, decorations, Christmas tree decorations made out of paper. That is the important part here. They are made out of paper. Let's remember that with what I'm about to say. Description. This year, the Dior Circus of Dreams invites you to enchanting celebrations. For the occasion, the House of Dior has created a set of scented tree ornaments that embody Christian Dior's art of living. These 24 sparkling Christmas decorations, adorned with exquisite drop beads, come in 4 shapes, inspired by heritage ornaments of the House of Dior. Designed by artist René Grau. They feature one of 3 iridescent shades, gold, silver or pink. Their pleats reveal a subtle harlequin motif that evokes the circus world Christian Dior held so dear. Embrace the charm of the set's showpiece, a sumptuous gilded metal star adorned with a motif designed by artist Pietro Ruffo to top your tree. An invitation to wonder, by Dior. Keep out of the reach of children. Now, why would it say that at the end? Why would it say keep out of the reach of children? Do you know? Can you guess? Do you want to know how much these are? £410. Now, I know I'm not the only one who has a massive problem with that. I can't be. £410 for 24 paper tree ornaments. 24 paper tree ornaments that you're going to have on your Christmas tree for about 12 days and then they're going to be down till the next year. £410 for seasonal tree decorations. These are not something that you can have up in your house all year round unless you're about that, unless you want to do that. But it'd look a bit silly in my opinion. But whatever you want to do with your house. That is not the point I'm making here. The point is we are in a worldwide cost of living crisis and Dior are over here trying to sell you 24 tree ornaments. Yeah, okay, one of them is made of metal, one of them is a metal star. 24 ornaments, paper tree decorations for £410. I was absolutely speechless yesterday when I was recording that video and I saw it for the first time. I'm still not over it. Depending on what you are, you know, what you're spending it on, £410, it's possible for it to not really be a lot of money, but for 24 paper tree decorations that I could make, my 7-year-old son could make, my cousin's 4-year-old daughter could make, there is no, in no lifetime do I think that it is anywhere near appropriate to be selling 24 paper ornaments, paper tree decorations for £410. 410, that is. 410. Not £41, 410. Where are you getting your prices from? What, because you're Dior? Carry on and no one will be buying shit from you. £410, that is so out of touch and just disgusting. It's disgusting. I am honestly so shocked and disgusted. A designer, luxurious brand like Dior, you're already well established. You've already got your name out there and you are already making so much money. Is it necessary to be so money hungry, to be so greedy right before Christmas? And they know that people, especially this time of year, can't really control themselves a lot of the time when it comes to overconsumption and feeling the need to have these decorations and these Christmas things that they think are going to be limited edition or whatever. They're taking advantage of that blatantly, and I think it's disgusting. How, as a brand, is that sitting right with you? How are you okay with taking £410 from hard-working people for paper tree ornaments, paper tree decorations, paper? Even if they were all made of metal, I'd still feel the same. Why do you feel it's necessary to be charging such a high price? We know, as your consumers, as your customers, we know it does not take that much. It does not cost that much to make these ornaments. So why do you think it's okay to charge that much? I don't. Right before Christmas as well. How about you do something for charity, do something for kids that aren't going to get anything on Christmas? Why don't you do something like that instead of trying to take all the time? Do some charity work. Instead of trying to rob people of the money, of the hard-earned cash on literal shite. Paper tree ornaments, to be precise. Paper. These brands are really pissing me off this year. Why are you so entitled? Why are you so money hungry? Why are you so just pure greedy that you can't control yourselves? I said in my last video when I was talking about this for the first time that I was interested in buying Dior products. There are multiple things that I've seen, mainly the lip oils, that I've wanted to get, and I'm glad I haven't now. I will not be buying from Dior, I'm sorry. It's so out of touch. I can't put it into words enough how I feel about it. It's disgusting. With everything that's going on around the world, paired with the fact that worldwide we're all going through this cost of living crisis, from, the cost of literally everything just going up. It's so out of touch and just pure greed. That is all I think of, just pure greed. For a brand as luxurious as Dior is, I'm not understanding where they're getting the prices from. I understand they're a luxurious brand and they often have higher price points, but even taking that into account, it's still an out of order price point. It's just ridiculous. Like I've already said, I'd expect that for metal tree decorations, not paper, but even then, £410 for 24, if they were metal tree decorations. What kind of world are we living in? Who is buying these? I need to know who is buying these, because whoever is buying those, you lot are to blame as well. Let's stop encouraging this. Let's stop making brands think that they're allowed to put prices this high. But it's not the first time that they've been involved in some kind of advent calendar, Christmas, holiday, gift set drama. In 2002, some of you may remember the advent calendar that they released for £3,500. Why are Dior still even a brand that people are buying from? £3,500 for an advent calendar. And I'm just going to give you an example of one of the items that was in one of the days for those calendars, okay? What would you think of when you think of Dior and an advent calendar? You'd think of makeup products, beauty products, things that you can use, things that are worth being in there, ultimately making the price point of $3,500 a little better. But what did Dior give you instead? Let's just go over one of those examples, shall we? In one of those doors of that £3,500 advent calendar was a candle lid. Not a candle lid. Now, I don't know if I'm living on another planet to everybody else, but if I opened a £3,500 advent calendar and I received a candle lid, honey. Again, not enough words to express my pure disgust in this brand. Disgust. £3,500 on a Dior advent calendar that contains a fucking candle lid as one of the days. A candle lid. I don't know if it seems so much more wild to me because I just wouldn't use a candle lid. I don't put lids on my candles. Or what? But what? Who decided what was going to go into this advent calendar? Because I hope they were fired. I really hope they were fired. Not a makeup product, not a beauty product in any way. Not even a candle that you can smell. A candle lid. Y'all are disgusting. But it isn't just makeup. It isn't just beauty when it comes to Dior, is it? It's also bags. Between 2024 and 2025, this year, they were under a lot of criticism because apparently, allegedly, bags that were costing £7 to produce were being sold for $2,700. Where are they getting the prices from? It costs you as a brand $7 to make this item, and you are going to sell it for $2,700. Someone has got to be joking. Someone has got to be taking the piss at this point. And why are we allowing it? And on top of all this, there's the issues of cruelty to animals. Whilst the brand itself claims that it doesn't test on animals, it has received low ratings from ethical guides because of its use of animal skins still, and lack of certified vegan ingredients products. Again, I'm going to ask, why are we still buying from this brand? Why are the people out there that are still purchasing things from this brand? I think it's really, really about time to tell them to just remove themselves. We don't want anything you're trying to sell, especially when we know how cheap it is to make your products, or some of them, and then knowing that you're charging about 50 times more. And then on top of that, we've got them playing into stereotypes, cultural appropriation and just plain racism. Between 2023 and 2025, they did the most just unreal thing when it came to a campaign. Looking at all the information that we've gone through in this video, I think it was probably done on purpose. That's my opinion. I'm going to say allegedly. Don't come for me, but that is my opinion. So between 2023 and 2025, they received a lot of backlash, rightly so, in China for their pulled eye ad. This ad included a model pulling the sides of her eyes upwards to show her makeup. Now, I do this thing where I put my hands at the side of my face in Instagram photos. I do not pull. I see so many other people that also put their hands in certain places on the face. They do not pull. Why? Why? I think it's pretty self-explanatory why. People accused the brand because of this, rightly so, of perpetuating slanted eye stereotypes, which of course is racist. And if the people that are affected by these racist stereotypes are the ones who are complaining, again, rightly so, why are you as a brand not listening? It's not about being too sensitive, it's not about being too woke, it's not about any of that. You have affected a certain group of people, and they have voiced their opinions. Why have you not done anything about it? Why are you such a controversial, almost rage-baiting brand? With them being a more luxurious, high-end brand anyway, that just feels so off to me. Why are you trying to look for more attention? Your products should speak for themselves. If they don't, that's on you. Dior. Only you. Alongside the blatant racist undertones of this ad was also another issue. The white models that Dior used for this ad campaign, it said that the photos that they used for the white models were very light and flowery and beautiful and very inviting. But then on the other hand, the Asian model photos came out darker, almost more depressing, and apparently the model was sticking her middle finger up when she was doing the eye tugging on these photos, which just kind of adds to the distastefulness of the whole ad. And some of you might be like, don't be so sensitive, don't take this to heart so much, but the whole meaning behind tugging the sides of your eyes, making your eyes appear slanted, came from someone who was doing it as a deliberate act of racism, malice, trying to offend Asians. So, I mean, I don't understand how you can do that by accident. I personally feel like it was deliberately done. Then they've got all this backlash, all this hate, and they've straight gone into panic mode then. Because what did they do when they received all this hate and all this backlash from everybody? What did they do? Did they come out and apologise? Did they give a heartfelt apology? Did they admit that they were wrong and take accountability? No, of course not. They quietly deleted the photo from Instagram with no apology of any kind. Nothing. Again, as a brand that is so well established, so luxurious, so important, so big, why are you not taking the appropriate steps to try and right your wrongs? Even though in this situation you couldn't, there's nothing they could say that'd make any of us feel better about it, in my opinion. What's done is done. Your intention was there when you did it. But to just quietly delete it and not say anything, no kind of apology in any way, shape or form. That is a weak, cowardly move in my opinion. So, if you didn't know already, I will not be buying anything from Dior. If you ever want to see a review on Dior, please don't come to my page because it will not be here. I think they're unreal and I think they're greedy. I think they're disgusting. I think they're racist. I think they're possibly rage baiting with some things. And I think they really, really need to do better. Way, way, way better. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if this channel is your vibe. Love you. Bye.